My name is Jack. In 1968, I was 11 years old. Brother and myself and a friend, about a mile back from here, we were watching Jim Stout's machine shop. And they got hungry, probably 1 o'clock or so in the morning, and they wanted to come up here to the house, which is right behind me, and get some food for my sister. Well, as we drove down, it was foggy that night, it was summertime, and as we pulled into the drive down here at the end of the V, I thought I saw somebody walking in the middle of the night with that fog going in and out, and I pulled in here and I asked them, I said, guys, did you see somebody walking? And they looked and no, we don't see anything, and I was getting ready to get out of the truck with them to come up to the house. And they said, no, you stay here, and if anything comes, if anybody comes, you just blow on the horn. We'll be right there. And okay, I said, I'll do that. Well, as they walked to the house, I sat there in the truck, and I looked back, and I thought, I was right there at the wheel of the truck. I just looked over, and I thought, I know I saw something coming at me. And I looked through the fog, and I didn't see it, and I thought, maybe not. And I looked again, and I thought, I'm going to look just for a second. And sure enough, I see a shadow kind of move in and out, and I thought, yes, I did see somebody. And so it was just coming in and out, and I thought, well, when it got up to the V in the road, that if it went on the blacktop, that they just somebody walking at night, maybe out hunting or something, and instead it started coming directly at me, and in behind the house that where we lived was all gravel. Well, it started coming right towards me, and then again I just thought, well, whoever it is, I'll know more than likely who they are. I'll just stay calm. Well, it got probably 10 to 12 feet away from me, and I smelled this real strong odor. I thought, hey, wait a minute, whoever it is, they're not wearing clothes, and they're very large, probably 7.5 feet tall, 3-foot shoulders, and it just stopped and was looking, and I thought, it's time to put that horn on, and when I did, it put its hands up over its ears, and it just went, I thought, I've got to back off this horn, I'm upsetting it, and I started to go down into the truck seat. And before I was completely out, all the way down, it went down and it scratched at the gravel maybe 2 to 3 times. And as it scratched the gravel, I thought, yeah, it's upset, is what I was thinking. Then the truck started shaking, and as it was shaking, I thought, oh my God, this thing is in my truck. And I went on down at that time more towards the floorboard, and I looked straight into the back window, and I saw 2 hairy legs, and they were pretty good sized legs. I could see muscle through it. And then right on the passenger side of the truck, the hand and the forearm just smacked the window. I mean, it was like wham. And when it did, I could see the dark fingernails, I could see the black hands, I could see right through the hair. The muscle, I would say, was up maybe 1.5 inches in this forearm area. Its forearms were probably at least 3 times what mine are. And I thought, oh my gosh. And then it turned its head sideways and looked in at me from the side, and then it pulled back. And I thought, where did it go? That hand came around, the hand pulled off the window, and it looked straight at me. It lined its face up, and then it started looking straight at me. And when it did, I was probably within, I'd say 18 inches to 2 feet. And we were just looking straight at each other, and it kind of started doing its mouth. It was kind of like, almost like a mosquito was on it. It was like, it was kind of sniffing and doing its mouth, and I thought, what are you? Are you a caveman? Are you some type of an animal? I mean, I couldn't figure it out, but it looked so peaceful to look at me. It was giving me a very peaceful look, like, you're okay, I'm just curious. And I felt that. And it wasn't banging, and I could see the perspiration. And about that time, it opened its mouth, and I could see saliva. I could see the canines, and it jumped out of the truck, and that was about it. It ran into the cornfield, and very close to that time, my brothers showed up. This is pretty close on the facial, but this picture I found on imaging off the internet. This, I would say, would be what I saw on a diet. What I actually saw was more full-faced, but it had a lot of these characteristics. And I hadn't seen anything since that time.